Picture this. You're gripping tightly onto a rope. It's fraying in your hands, and with every passing moment, the tension burns into your skin. Yet, you hold on, convinced that letting go means losing something vital. But what if the very act of letting go is the key to true freedom? What if the rope, worn and splintered, symbolizes all the things you're clinging to? Possessions, pride, grudges, fears, or even fleeting desires. The Stoics believed that happiness wasn't found in the act of holding on, but in the art of letting go. This is their story. Centuries ago, amidst the bustling streets of ancient Rome, Marcus Aurelius stood atop his balcony, watching the city below. He wasn't observing the grandeur of the empire he ruled, but reflecting on a deeper truth. Everything he saw, the grand temples, the bustling markets, the soldiers marching in unison, was impermanent. Marcus knew that one day, all of it, even his own reign, would be reduced to memory, then forgotten altogether. But instead of despair, Marcus Aurelius found liberation in this truth. His journal, Meditations, was a testament to a single, powerful idea. Holding on too tightly to what is temporary only binds us. True happiness, he wrote, comes from embracing the transient nature of life and learning to release what we cannot control. Seneca, too, shared this wisdom. A wealthy man, an advisor to emperors, and a philosopher, Seneca's life was filled with luxury, yet he lived as if none of it truly belonged to him. He often practiced voluntary discomfort, sleeping on the floor, eating the simplest meals, not because he had to, but to remind himself that his happiness wasn't tethered to material wealth. What we possess often possesses us, he once wrote. Imagine that the things we cherish, the relationships we fear losing, even the identities we cling to, can become chains. The same principle guided Epictetus, who was born a slave and yet achieved freedom through the mind. For him, letting go wasn't about abandoning life's joys, but rather understanding that we are not the masters of what happens to us, only of how we respond. Now, let me tell you a story, a parable often attributed to Stoic thought. A farmer loses his prized horse, and the villagers come to console him. Such bad luck, they say. The farmer simply replies, maybe. The next day, the horse returns, bringing with it a dozen wild horses. The villagers exclaim, "What good fortune!" Again, the farmer says, "Maybe." Later, the farmer's son tries taming one of the wild horses, falls, and breaks his leg. The villagers lament, "How terrible!" Once more, the farmer says, "Maybe." Finally, soldiers arrive to conscript young men for war. The farmer's son, injured, is spared. The villagers declare, "What a blessing!" And the farmer, unchanging, replies, "Maybe." This story isn't about indifference. It's about acceptance. The farmer understood that clinging to outcomes, whether good or bad, only leads to suffering. By letting go of his attachment to what he couldn't control, he found peace amid uncertainty. So, what does this mean for you? Think of all the things you're holding on to right now. Are they truly yours? Or have they begun to own you? That argument you can't forget, the dream that didn't come true, the job that defines your self-worth, what happens if you let them go? Letting go doesn't mean losing. It means freeing yourself from the illusion that your happiness depends on external things. It means understanding that every moment, every possession, every relationship is on borrowed time, and that's okay. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Strength to let go of the anger that poisons your spirit. Strength to release the fear that clouds your choices. Strength to embrace the unknown and find beauty in what remains. True happiness isn't something you chase. It's what you uncover when you stop clinging and start living with clarity. So today, ask yourself, what is the rope you're holding on to? What can you release to find your inner peace? If this resonated with you, let us explore more Stoic truths together. Subscribe to the channel, share this message, and join us in uncovering the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Let go, and watch your life transform. The art of letting go isn't just a practice, it's a way of life. And when you master it, you'll realize the truth the Stoics held dear. Happiness is always within you, waiting to be discovered.